Nalukoola. 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 Nalukoola.
We see that the political and legal landscape in Uganda just keeps getting funnier and funnier by the day. We now see that the High Court has just delivered a ruling where it is stating that the victory of one Nalukoola, who was just recently elected as the Member of Parliament for Kawempe North, has just been nullified. This was arisen from a petition that was brought about by the fallen candidate, who is Nambi, who was stating that Nalukoola's election should now be nullified and therefore his victory is considered null and void. Well, in this edition of Legal News Daily, I'm discussing 4 major issues. Number one, why indeed Nambi went ahead and did a petition against Honorable Nalukoola. Number two, what were the grounds under which she was filing a petition against Nalukoola's victory and what were her grounds? Number three, and most importantly, what does the law say about this entire situation of Nalukoola's victory being nullified? And number four, what is the way forward for Honorable Nalukoola? So, welcome to Legal News Daily, and let's discuss all this moving forward. Hello everyone, welcome back to Legal News Daily. I'm your host Terry Kahuma on this channel, and like I always say, Legal News Daily is our daily legal news platform. Justice Namanya was the one presiding over this petition between Nambi and also Nalukoola, and therefore he nullified Nalukoola's victory while he was relying on the Parliamentary Elections Act. In particular, he was relying on Section 80, Section 82, subsection 4C and also subsection C, 6C. Therefore, he was stating that we are now setting aside Honorable Nalukoola's victory as the newly elected Member of Parliament of Kawempe North, and I'm now ordering for a by-election. So basically, in his ruling, what he should capture from this is that he's asking for a by-election and is also setting aside Nalukoola's victory against Nambi. Now, what were Nambi's grounds? We are seeing that Nambi was basically stating that I am bringing this petition against Nalukoola for 4 major reasons. Number one, she was accusing Honorable Nalukoola for also bribery in terms of how he conducted the election. So he's looking at things like bribery, number one, where she's claiming that he hired a number of people to go and bribe a number of people who were supposed to influence the election to go through Nalukoola's way. Number two, she's also saying that there was also obstruction of her voters. So she's saying that Honorable Nalukoola and his team went ahead and also obstructed her voters, meaning that they frustrated her voters not to vote for her. And number three, Nambi is also bringing her petition, or she was bringing her petition on the third ground, stating that Honorable Nalukoola did what is called disenfranchisement. So disenfranchisement is basically saying that she's claiming that according to the election time, Honorable Nalukoola went ahead and hired a number of people on his campaign team, and they went ahead and started kicking and pushing down the ballot boxes, henceforth meaning that the ballots and the different papers that were inside the ballot boxes, either voting for Nambi or Nalukoola, were now powered down. And this of course means that the officials of the Electoral Commission could now not count these votes that were pushed out from the ballot boxes after kicking them. Now, the biggest actually ground that she's bringing is that Nalukoola actually went ahead and campaigned. He still went ahead and campaigned on the election day. So this is actually in contravention with the Parliamentary Elections Act. So just to reiterate again, Nambi is bringing the petition on these 4 grounds. Number one, Nalukoola campaigned on that election day, obstruction and frustration of her voters, and also disenfranchisement of her ballot or of the particular ballots that were being counted, and she was claiming that these ballots were actually 14 ballots. So now that we've understood the grounds under which Nambi was bringing her petition against Nalukoola, the petition was now granted. She brought about so many things, but the court went ahead and pushed aside things like bribery. It specifically concentrated on the campaigning on that particular day. The court pushed aside some of Nambi's grounds such as bribery because she was claiming that this could not have been proved. However, the court went ahead and still accepted things like Nalukoola campaigning on that particular day and also disenfranchisement, meaning the kicking and pushing down of the ballot boxes, and most importantly also frustrating and obstructing Nambi's voters not to vote for her. So I wanted to explain to you what grounds Nambi brought the petition against Nalukoola for. And now, most importantly, let's now look at what is the way forward for Nalukoola, because that is the biggest question that all of you are looking forward to. Me, in accordance with Justice Namanya, has now nullified the victory of Nalukoola. Now, Nalukoola has been given about 7 days to file a notice of an appeal. A notice of an appeal basically means that if the High Court has now nullified Nalukoola's victory as the Member of Parliament of Kawempe North, then a notice of appeal means that Nalukoola's appeal team, which is led by Council Mosisi, are now stating that even if the High Court has given this decision, we are now going to appeal to the Court of Appeal. So the notice of appeal should be handled or should be filed within a 7 7-day notice. And as of yesterday, we found that the moment the High Court decision came out by Justice Namanya, then Nalukoola's legal team led by Counsel Musisi now filed the notice of appeal, and that was done within a space of 7 days. So that means that according to the law, Nalukoola is still the Member of Parliament of Kawempe North until the Court of Appeal reaches its decision, and this decision will go either of two ways. Either the Court of Appeal will agree with the High Court's decision stating that indeed let us nullify Nalukoola's victory and therefore hold what is called a by-election, or number two, the Court of Appeal will come up with its own decision and either say let us do a by-election, or we are still siding with Nalukoola and therefore he is the right owner of the seat of Kawempe North constituency. So last but not least, let us just see where everything is going to go moving forward. Most of all, we might be seeing a by-election coming up, if at all the court's decision goes either in Nalukoola's decision or Nambi's decision. But many of you may be asking, what is a by-election? A by-election is a special set of elections that are held in a certain constituency to fill in a certain gap. So much as Nalukoola is still the Member of Parliament of Kawempe North waiting or pending the Court of Appeal's decision, then still we need to find out that a by-election will either be held or not. And therefore, it means that if at all a decision comes stating that we should now go ahead with or for a by-election, then we might be seeing Honorable Nalukoola actually losing his seat of the Kawempe North Member of Parliament constituency. Well, I'm your truly Terry Kahuma. I wanted to bring to you everything concerning this whole Nalukoola thing and demystify it with the law. Until next time, I'll see you. Bye-bye.